Good morning, Savage lovers. Today we're going to do another test of Thumper Life's carburetor. I've installed a PUDA carburetor kit that I got from Amazon. The kit checks out pretty good. Most of the components in the kit look completely usable, so that's a pleasant surprise. There's a few problems, and you've probably read my post by now, and you know what those problems are, but none of them are insurmountable. We can deal with all of the little glitches in the kit. I've installed the TEV diaphragm, sometimes referred to as the air cutoff valve. I've installed the brass needle jet that came with the kit. That needle jet appears to be just slightly, maybe a few tenths of a thousandth larger than a stock needle jet. I've installed the slide needle that came with the kit. That also seems to be about 1/1000th larger than an OEM slide needle, the basic diameter, but the tapers are identical. And so I've installed that slide needle without the white spacer, and I have the adjustment clip in the lowest notch, which is the richest position. And other than that, it's got the aftermarket needle and seat installed in it, the same one that I had in there the last go around. One thing that I noticed in the kit was that the original equipment Mikuni jets don't thread into the needle jet very good. That can be dealt with, and I discussed that in the post. But what I've got installed right now is a number 145, which is the stock size jet, main jet. And the pilot jet is a 52.5, which is also the stock size. The idle mixture screw is the oversized screw that I manufactured with the 7mm threads. So now the deal is, we want to see if this thing will run. I've got the idle set high, so that because I don't have a throttle cable on it, I'm going to get it started up, and we're going to see just exactly how this thing runs. I'm going to turn the fuel on briefly to fill the float bowl. That should be enough. And then I'm going to shut it off in case anything goes wrong. I've got the usual contingent of fire bottles and a pressurized hose in the driveway, so we're looking pretty good. Okay, let's see if she'll start up and run. Pull out the choke. That's encouraging. carburetor kit from Amazon. I think that's the one. I think that will work for us. All right, signing off.